A Centaur's life is pretty good. That's pretty much it. At least that is what I would be saying if the show wasn't so gay. Now that's actually not a bad thing. In A Centaur's life, this is actually a pretty good anime if I do say so myself. The main character, Hamono, is a Centaur girl that goes to school with her fellow classmates, Nazami and Koyoko, which are pretty good, especially that little goat girl. Now, besides that, the plot itself is pretty weird, as the three main characters adventure into more depth of the story. And by story, I mean that gay-ass shit, baby! Now when I say gay, I don't really use that as a bad term. I'm actually quite in lesbians with this show myself. In fact, when I use the word gay, it's usually to reference a pretty gay thing to do in the show. Such as, you know, showing your pussy to your other friends.
Oh, hairier than I expected.
Stop looking!
It's pretty. Sort of youthful.
In general, I would say the plot is very nice. It's more of a slice of life kind of show. You know, it's got all the good stuff that everyone could ever want from a show. Such as, you know, kisses.
Sis told us girls don't kiss when they're not kids anymore.
That's not true at all. Watch. There, see?
Hey!
Holy fuck, was that a hate crime? I can't blame A Centaur's life for these radical episodes with all these kisses, boobs, and other kind of lesbianic activities. After all, you need to have these for an essential score by all users, and it certainly has earned that. Oh, did I say a good score? I mean, it only got 6.57 on my anime list. Oh, by the way, it's canceled. I think now is a pretty good time to discuss my 3 favorite characters out of this whole series, and one of them is like, you know, the same thing but times 3. So let's get into it. Now, I don't really know exactly why these characters are my favorite, but I got a pretty good hunch. Now, the order that I do show these characters doesn't mean that they're the best to least or anything like that, but rather, I just have these 3 characters that I really like. Understood? Now, what I'm understanding right now is that I love this goat girl. Good old Koyoko is probably one of the best characters in this series. Do you like sass? Because she's got it.
If you're about to collapse after 2 kilometers, you should really start exercising more.
I'm not a natural athlete, okay?
Do you hate those very large and unrealistic anime eyes that are drawn on every character? Well, hey, guess what? She never opens her eyes!
Let's get moving!
Oh, Hime. So that's what you're worried about? That you're gross down there like a cow or something?
We're looking forward to working with you again next month, too.
There, done.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like snakes? Do you like girls? Well, baby, we got Quetzalcoatl up in here, baby! Oh!
Please welcome Quetzalcoatl Sasasul, all the way from Antarctica.
Quetzalcoatl is probably the best looking character in this show since her face is literally just a snake's face, making her the defining furry character of this anime. Quetzalcoatl's character actually allows for a whole world of race to overflow into this series, allowing a lot of characters to act racist, even though it's kinda odd because, you know, I'm pretty sure no one would want a big fucking snake sitting by them.
Would you know that? but really I would be more worried about your negative reaction being interpreted as discrimination.
Fucking racist! I think the final 3 characters that should really count as one character, since it's just 1, but times 3, is probably the little lollycats in this fucking show. Great.
Enough TV, little cheese.
But you always let us watch TV on Sunday mornings, party pooper. No fair! What are we supposed to do then? So what does your mouth look like? Do you have lots of teeth?
Well, it's a good thing we're headed to the pool then.
Yeah, the pool! What are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Honestly, they don't really add much to the story. They're just there because, you know, comic relief, lollies, cats. Oh!
So ready to get some sun today.
Please call 911 if your cat lolly has ever been looted, such as this.
Why don't you have a seat on that stool for me, please?
That's actually a really good transition into some of my favorite scenes from this whole anime. Let's go check them out real quick. I personally feel like this scene is one of the best because it shows how centaurs put on clothing. But instead of using, you know, the main character that's a full-on grown adult, they're going to instead use the little lolly centaur and all that. Let's check it out.
There we go. Wait up, we're coming too!
Where do you think you're going?
What are you doing? Don't be pervy!
I think a really good thing that they did in this anime series is to provide proof of how there's injustice and inequality in the world by literally replicating the Holocaust, but with, you know, animal people.
Please stop.
No, I don't want to go in there. Please, just let us go home.
Shut up and keep moving! Did we say you could stop?
Look, it's that brat. He's as bad as the rest of them.
Despite how harsh I have been towards this anime in this review, I would suggest A Centaur's Life for anyone. Though if you are going into this anime, I would suggest you don't go in with any expectation of something glorified. It has pretty up and down story. The pattern isn't really the best, but the characters are really nice to relate to, even if they do have their lesbianic quirks.
There, see?
Hey! Thank you.
In the end, I would probably give this anime, A Centaur's Life, 7 Centaur girls out of 10. Because honestly, there should be more goat girls and more fucking snake girls, baby!